The first shiny Pokemon that I ever caught was a shiny Lickitung on Crystal version. So in going through the strange list of Pokemon that can only be shiny hunted without glitches through eggs in Generation 3, it's a no-brainer that the first one that I would hunt would be Lickitung for sentimental value. Using the in-game trade Lickitung from Fire Red Leaf Green, which can unfortunately never be shiny, I set up for this hunt back in April for a shiny hunting community event known as Egg Month. I knew I didn't want to do this hunt on Fire Red Leaf Green, where the egg hatching conditions on 4 Island are honestly pitiful. So instead, I traded my Lickitung over specifically to Pokemon Emerald. The abilities Flame Body and Magma Armor in Emerald version for the first time were given the additional ability of speeding up the hatching of eggs. So loading my 4 games up with Pokemon with these abilities, I set out on my hatching journey. And the strategy for hatching that I took was a pretty simple one. I didn't really stockpile any eggs in my PC before starting this hunt, and I just decided to keep 5 eggs in my party at all times. As soon as something hatched from an egg, I would go up into the daycare, release it, and then receive a new egg and keep going. But you do want to be careful with your inputs at the PC, because you might accidentally pick up another egg and have this happen to you. I don't have layout redemptions on tonight, because I'm just going to be live for only a little bit, but we'll be ready. It's Wednesday, Sparkle. That is not a Lickitung. That jump scared me. But eventually, after a couple hundred hours, here's the shiny Lickitung that I found. I found this thing on September 7th, 2022. And I may show quite a bit of footage before it actually hatches because I wanted to show every moment leading up from the moment that I received the egg to the time that it actually hatches. I'll also be talking a little bit about Scarlet and Violet trailers in this video, because that's what I was talking about on stream leading up to the hatch. So be wary of that if you're trying to watch out for spoilers, and please no leak discussions in the comments. I'm trying to stay spoiler-free with those kinds of things. Without further ado, enjoy the rest of this video. Reading the word trainers there makes me think that there could be multiple champions in this game, and I love the idea that it would be really cool if not everyone got the same champion experience at the end. I'm hoping that they have good gym leader scaling as well, yeah. Oh, this doesn't have transparency. I have to do the thing with this Waluigia. What did I phase on? I found a Gibble last night. Uncatchable Gibble. It got sent out in battle, which was cool too. And Cloth. Cloth is cool. I like its name. Reminds me of saying washcloth in a silly way. Cloth. Pure rock type, which is interesting. They like releasing crab Pokemon that are not water type. Like Crab Brawler, a lot of people thought it was water type for the longest time, but it's pure fighting. But I think the world could never have enough crab Pokemon. Cloth has got a phenomenal design. You love Cloth, Aaron? Yeah, it's a cool one. I like it. The 360 eyes and stuff. The gigantic Titan, the totem one. I'm hoping that like we have... I hope almost every Pokemon has like a Titan variant, you know? Kind of like the Alpha from Legends. That would be so crazy if that was all possible. Or if at least Alpha data carried over from Legends. It's part of the Pokemon's data structure, so it just might, you know? What if they could be shiny? Yeah. I seriously doubt the ones that you encounter during the story can be shiny with how they handled totems in 7th gen. They pretty consistently made it so while you're on one of the the trial challenges, fighting any of those Pokemon, including the totem, they'll never be shiny. And the gift ones in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon also were shiny locked. So I don't have high hopes for that. But I would love to be able to like hunt them after finishing the thing. Gotta be in the bottom center for a nice troll? Alright. I'm making infinite money tonight. This is the Twitch hack to get infinite bits. We're getting infinite bits tonight, dude. Thanks for all the cheers. Yeah, I like the ambiguity about what exactly Cerule Edge and Armor Rouge really are. They seem to be like legendary Pokemon. That's the vibe that I get from them. But they haven't said anything about them being legendary. And there's a chance that they're not. But I don't know. I really don't know what to expect of them story-wise. It's kind of cool. Alright, I'll put it a little bit closer to where the notifications actually happen. There we go. Huge. You think they're pseudo? I don't know, the pseudo-legendary... It would break the pseudo-legendary thing unless they're both, like, 3 evolution things. Pseudo-legendaries actually have pretty rigid conditions to be considered one. In Japan, pseudo-legendaries are referred to as the 600 Club, which is it's different sounding, but it's the same definition. So they gotta have a base stat total of 600, which, I mean, they could very well have that. But they also gotta be from a 3-stage line of Pokemon. Like, you know, Bagon, Shelgon, Salamence, that's 3. And these look like standalone Pokemon that I don't think are gonna have evolution lines. I found a shiny, uncatchable Gibble yesterday in Battle Revolution on the leaders team. So now I'm on phase 14 for the Groudon costume. That's where things currently stand with that. What was y'all's favorite part about the trailer today? We got all sorts of random things. Like, I had to go back and watch it and, like, pause it and watch it in slow motion for little details throughout. The map in-game looks kind of nice. We get a detail on Grusha's face. I know a lot of people were drawing him with, like, facial hair. And he doesn't have facial hair. It's interesting. My favorite from today's reveal, I think Armarouge and Ceruledge are, like, tied for my favorite from this generation so far. Like, I like both of them equally. I'm still pretty content with picking Scarlet as my main game. I haven't updated the VIP club yet with Bubblegum Dragonite, but I intend on doing that soon. Sidekick, thank you for the 13 months, bless you. You're kind of sad you still don't know the starter evos? I'm personally okay with it, but I understand a lot of people want to know them to choose a starter first. Shiny Lickitung! Oh my gosh, that's it! Shiny Lickitung! Shiny Lickitung! Oh my gosh, that's it! Shiny Lickitung! Dude, what? Shiny Lickitung is hatched on the Japanese game! No way! 15,276! Oh my gosh, right at the beginning of stream! Oh my gosh, dude, it's over! It is over! I gotta get a nice, photo of this. I gotta turn off my light, actually, to get the best picture. Oh my gosh, dude. It is actually over. Oh man, that looks so cool! That looks amazing! That is so cool, man. That is so awesome. Let's see, what do I name it? I was thinking something involving Cheeto water. H2, lowercase c for Cheeto. Oh, H2 Cheeto. So what's the lore behind this nickname and Cheeto water? Well, I'm glad you didn't ask, because I'm about to explain it to you. Alright, it is Cheeto water time, y'all. I'm currently in the process of letting it simmer. One night while I was streaming this hunt, someone named Gary the Lobster Man came in and casually started talking about this delightful concoction known as Cheeto water. Cheetos left in a glass of water to simmer. I thought it sounded absolutely revolting, so I had to try it on stream. And, surprisingly... Alright, first sip of Cheeto water down the hatch. That is positively awful. It was revolting. I could not stand it. I couldn't even finish the cup. Name almost makes no sense. Alright, this file was at like 30-something hours when I first started this hunt. And now, we're at 210 hours in 5 minutes. Kinda crazy. And now that I've saved, I'm gonna turn up the volume. I was a little bit sheepish about like doing that until I got a save in. Oh man. The nicest thing about finishing an egg hunt like this is that there's no capture. I mean, it's a little bit anticlimactic in that sense too at the same time, but there's like no way to fail it. Alright. Now, on the SP, shiny Gen 3 Lickitung. Look at that thing. So cool. And it's got 4 crazy egg moves too. Well, not really egg moves, but TMs. It's got Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Surf, and I believe that's Earthquake. Shiny Lickitung. Dude. So crazy. Alright, so now I've got the wireless adapters put in. Alright, let's check out Lickitung's Fire Red Leaf Green Sprite in action. There's my shiny Nidorino. Oh, that is a Slugma. Shiny Lickitung in Fire Red Leaf Green. Look how cool that is, man. That's a spicy meatball. Got away safely. We ran. Oh no, I ran away from the shiny. Okay, now that's on an English game, let's look at its summary. So it's brave natured. So that's plus attack minus speed. Not a very fast Pokemon in the first place. Got own tempo. These crazy TMs. Oh man, this is awesome. I love how this screen looks with it. The stat screen. Oh, it just goes so well with the shiny. I could stare at that all day right there. Alright, now check this out, y'all. Got my original crystal here with the first shiny that I ever caught. And now my most recent shiny that I've caught. Side by side. Let's send them both out into battle at the same time. Alright, check this out. Lickitung! Alright, let's check it out on Pokemon XD. Using the good old CRT. Look at that! Look at the pink stripes! That is actually so sick. What? That's also kind of cool. That's Groudon. One of my original Groudon. I named it Ground Ball for some reason. Let's check out some of these attacks here. Look at this Surf. Lots of saliva right there. Oh yeah, we also get this screen, which is pretty cool. On the GBA. Get a little comparison. Make note of the golden name for the shiny. Check this out. Tongue Quake. So cool. Spicy.